presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress has given the assurance that his government will do all that is within its powers for adequate infrastructure development in the country. He made this promise at an interactive session with the Federation of Construction Industry. Lara Afolayan tells us more.
An interactive session between the presidential flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress and the forthcoming general elections, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Federation of Construction Industry. The construction practitioners lament challenges they presently face, including insecurity, which has prevented access to construction sites, multiple taxation, foreign exchange and high lending rates, amongst others. They suggest ways his administration, if elected, could help the operations by way of the establishment of a construction bank and import duty waivers for heavy-duty equipment, amongst several areas of needed intervention.
The construction industry, however, is struggling under the challenges presented by COVID-19 pandemic, increase in inflation, high cost of energy, scarcity and fluctuation of foreign exchange, and the global economy.
The APC presidential candidate identifies with the challenges facing the construction practitioners. He assures of his commitment to addressing insecurity, multiplicity of taxes, strengthening monetary and fiscal policies, amongst other areas, if given a chance at leadership.
I've been well exposed and well trained. I've been the treasurer of ExxonMobil. I've been trained by Deloitte and Touche. I'm different. And this is what I come to market to you today. The assurance that help is here. I almost changed this country.
Some members of the country's cabinet present also lend their voice to why a vote for the APC presidential flag bearer is a win for infrastructure development and overall economic growth in the country.
When he first raised the bond, 25 billion bond for infrastructure in Lagos, the other party said, oh, he had mortgaged the future and that they were going to stop it. But everybody has since followed that path now. They are now going to raise bond for infrastructure.
When you see some clauses and say arbitration will take place in British Island, you should be ashamed. With the kind of brain that we have in this country, is that not something critical that we must think about?
The meeting ends with parting words of perseverance, strong leadership and focus from the APC presidential flag bearer to the construction experts as what Nigeria needs to indeed excel. Lara Afolayan, TVC News, Abuja.
Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi has promised to move Nigeria from a consumer nation to a producing nation as he plans to lead an agrarian revolution in Niger State, being the largest state in the country. He made this promise at the flag-off of the Labour Party campaign in the state. He said with the vast land mass of Niger State covering 76,000 square kilometers with 85% arable land, the state is capable of feeding the nation, but insecurity occasioned by bad leadership has left the state in poverty and lack. He promised that if elected into office, he would lead an agrarian revolution from Niger State to other parts of the country.
What we say we are going to do is to have agrarian revolution. And we cannot start that revolution without cultivating the land in Niger State. If we cultivate that land, you will have jobs. You will have opportunity.
We will stop the stealing and start the keeping. We will stop the slide of our society and start the climb of our society.
Governor Seyi Makinde did not participate in the People's Democratic Party presidential campaign held in Oyo State. However, the standard-bearer Atiku Abubakar promised his administration would support restructuring and revive the country's economy by making the Southwest the industrial hub of Nigeria if elected Nigeria's president. Olaide Oyewole was there for TVC News and now reports.
The presidential campaign of the People's Democratic Party was witnessed by thousands of party supporters who came to show solidarity for their candidate at the ancient Mapo Hall in Ibadan. Key members of the party at the national and state level vying for various positions in the state were also not left out in the rally.
This party will go to places.
But one person was visibly absent at the event, Governor Seyi Makinde. The governor, who is a member of the G5, along with the governors of Abia, Enugu, Benue and Rivers, has been advocating for equity and justice. Despite his stance, party stakeholders in the state say their support remains unshaken.
To us that are politicians, what is paramount to us is for the party to win, not minding whoever that is carrying the ticket of the party. So Atiku is the presidential candidate, Seyi Makinde is the governorship candidate.
It's a top to bottom matter. We have a movement called AGM. It's a movement of aspirants in Nigeria that contested last election. So we have told all of them, including all their followers, to join hands with the candidates and vote for them.
The party's chairman in his address advised the aggrieved members to come back to the fold to ensure the party's victory.
I, as the father of the PDP in Nigeria, I'm calling all our aggrieved members to come back home because we are going to win. To come out en masse and vote for PDP from top to bottom, from bottom up. That is the only way we can complement each other to salvage Nigeria, to reunite Nigeria, to rescue Nigeria.
The presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar says he would make Southwest Nigeria's industrial hub and revive the country's economy.
That's why in our economic program, we are committed to making sure that the industrialization of the Southwest is achieved and has the support of the federal government.
Oyo State, no doubt, remains one of the states in southwest Nigeria that presidential candidates are looking out for. But what is still unclear is whether the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party will soon come to an end to ensure the party's victory come February. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ibadan.
The Destination by Gidanka, a world-class luxury service department located in the Wuse 2 axis of Abuja, is open for business. The 110-unit service department facility with a 360-degree sky view of the Abuja city center also has meeting rooms, a capacity hall for events and conferences, a gym, as well as a swimming pool, among other facilities for clients' comfort. Lara Falayon has more, and that will be followed by business news.
The Destination by Gidanka, a combination of luxury, comfort, and top-notch services that align with global best practices in the hospitality industry. This skyscraper self-serviced facility is the first of its kind in the FCT.
It actually boasts of 110 units of apartments, accommodation units, studios, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedroom, 10 penthouse, and it has a 360 degrees view atop the building, which houses the restaurant for indoor and outdoor dining, the executive lounge for business meetings, and the gym, the coffee cafe, meeting rooms, conference rooms. So it's a full bouquet of services.
The 5-star luxury facility took 13 months to be completed with the partnership and support of Fidelity Bank and Noreen Berger Advisory Partners.
Many of our services are pocket-friendly. Businesses, MSMEs, both big corporates as well, can always use our meeting rooms for their corporate events, and as well as our conference room for their trainings. So, and we also have, affordable suites.
Affordability, comfortability, and whatever it is that you might think of when you actually think of comfort. This is where you get it.
At the Destination by Gidanka, guests are provided with all they want without them having to seek their needs outside the building. The vision of the project's masterminds is ensuring it remains the toast destination for those visiting Abuja from across the world.
We've brought a different touch to hospitality that gives people a personalized kind of service, whereby we don't leave you at the hands of concierge or housekeepers. Here we have resident officers who personally handle your daily needs and wants within the apartment.
It was born out of a desire to actually fulfill the needs for travelers, for business community, and the society at large who are seeking efficient and very comfortable hospitality.
The destination by Gidanka is a very big addition to the Smart Residences Limited's array of existing self-service departments in different parts of the FCT.
What we are doing at Smart Residences is more or less citizen intervention by being innovative with regards to service delivery and expansion of our offerings.
Smart Residences Limited says it is committed to providing hospitality for travelers towards redefining the concept of serviced rental accommodation in Africa. Lara Folayo, TVC News, Abuja.